Hey, it's Shmuel Pollan. I want to send a message out to the Ukrainian people with no notes. I have no ideas conjured in my mind. I'm just going to give it to you as I see it. And what I see is that I'm extremely inspired by you. You repelled an attack on Kiev this morning, and you only had a few hundred people, and you repelled an entire empire. This is unbelievable. It's one of the greatest things I've seen since the Maccabees defeated the Greek Empire. And I want you to know this war is not a foregone conclusion. There are many instances throughout history of ragtag armies defeating great empires. It has happened many times. And you know how it happens? Well, I'll tell you. There's this week Torah portion has the answer because the tabernacle was a holy temple that was portable, that was made in the desert where the Jews were for 40 years so they could worship and bring sacrifices. And they brought that to Moses, the verse says. They brought it to Moses. What do you mean they brought the temple to Moses? They built it. They didn't bring it. Well, what happened was they brought Moses the parts, and he said to God, how am I supposed to erect this? I'm one person, and this is 1,000 pounds. And God said, put your hand on it, use all your effort. Remember this, use all your effort, and then I will take you the rest of the way. I will erect the tabernacle for you. This is the way the world actually works. If you go all in, if you give it all that you've got, you will have miracles done for you. That's the way all miracles in history have happened, by someone going all in. It happened with the daughter of Pharaoh, Batya, whatever her name was. She reached out her arm to get the basket that Moses was in, the savior of the Jewish people. And it was way too far, but she reached anyway. She reached her hand all the way that it could go, and God extended it, and her hand actually reached the basket, and she was able to pull in Moses, the savior of the Jewish people. There's so many other instances of people putting in the effort that they all the effort that they can possibly do, and God taking the rest of the way. Let's talk about the Hanukkah miracle. We all know the miracle lasted for 8 days. The light lasted for 8 days. That's the miracle. But did you know how it really happened? It happened because of a decision about what to do with the oil. It takes 8 days to get new oil. Okay, we know that. What should we do? Should we take this oil and give an eighth one day, and an eighth another day, and an eighth another day, and then we'll have the oil for 8 days until we can get new oil? They said, no, let's not do that. Because right now we have a commandment. And that commandment is to light the menorah. If we're going to do that commandment, we're going to do it all the way. We're going to go all in. So they dumped all of the oil into the light, the candelabra. And unbelievably, with nothing left to give, it went the rest of the way. The candles lit and lit and lit for 8 days. This is how miracles happen. You gotta go all in. So my message to you, to the Ukrainian people, is that this is not a foregone conclusion. You can win this war. Ragtag armies do defeat empires when they go all in, when they give it absolutely everything that they have. So Zelensky, you're doing an amazing job, an extremely brave person, and I have all the respect for you, and I have none of the respect for Vladimir Putin, who is a war criminal, and in my mind, doing similar things to what Hitler did, and he bombed a Holocaust memorial. I don't know if you heard about that. Just went unnoticed in the headlines that he bombed a Holocaust memorial where 5,000 Jews were killed. And that was the only thing reminding people that it happened, and he bombed that. He took that away. Seems to me like a return of Nazism, a new resurgence. And I just wish you to give it all you got. Fight, fight, fight. Take up arms. David killed Goliath with a little stone. Take up rocks, sticks, guns, tanks, whatever you have. Just give it everything that you have and know that you are 100% right and he is 100% wrong. And that courage that will give you, knowing that you're right, that I'm a rabbi and I'm telling you that you're right, that legally this is your right to protect your homeland. This is what you must do. Everybody gather together and defeat this menace. Good luck. United States of America is behind you 1,000%. I wish you all the best in your war against the enemy, and may you have a swift, easy victory, a miraculous victory that only God can make happen because you have God on your side. God bless you all.